I mean, Danielle Smith's return to politics and rise in popularity caught many people flat-footed, including myself. If somebody had said 2 years ago that Smith was going to make a successful return into the political sphere, I would have laughed in their faces. While she established herself well as a popular talk radio host, there was no way she could overcome that breach of trust with party members in her infamous floor crossing of 2014. At least I would have said that. And clearly I would have been wrong. I mean, Smith's floor crossing is her weakest link. It makes people question her judgment and loyalty to party members when push comes to shove. One would expect her leadership opponents to be focused on this when shooting outward. And while they have addressed it a bit, they're still mostly too hung up on attacking Smith's Sovereignty Act. Now, Smith came out of the gates hard in the leadership race with the proposed act and an aggressive campaign. She took the presumptive lead of the race while other candidates appeared stunned. They were left kind of figure out how to, try and deflate her campaign rather than pumping up their own. And that's where they're making a mistake. Smith has taken the tactic of playing offense, and it's led to her dominating the discussions. Opposing campaigns have found themselves in constant reactionary mode in response to Smith's proposals, and it's made them look weak and defensive. Smith is proposing taking a similar approach with Ottawa if she should become premier, and it clearly appeals to a large number of Albertans. She's signaling that she doesn't plan on waiting for the next federal incursion into provincial rights, and she'll be drawing a line in the sand before it actually happens. And the campaigns have been flailing and trying to poke holes in Smith's proposed Sovereignty Act and saying it just won't work. Kenny called it nuts as he jumped into the mix. Kenny spent 3.5 years in the Premier's office, losing battle after battle with Ottawa. Flaccid court challenges, unkept promises for things like a provincial pension plan. Where is it, Kenny? Provincial police force. Don't see one, Kenny. Property rights legislation. Seem to have forgotten that one too. And all of it's been ineffectual in hindering federal aggression towards the West. I mean, Trudeau's surely got a corner of his office wallpapered with the angry letters sent from Premier Kenny during his time in office. So Smith's approach to dealing with Ottawa may or may not succeed, but at least it is questionable. We already know for sure and with certainty that Kenny's approach isn't going to work. What's it gotten us? Lost court challenges, new firearm bans, increasing carbon taxes, investment chill, and now a possible fertilizer ban attacking Western farmers. Trudeau, he knows that Kenny's a toothless tiger and he has nothing to fear in assaulting the West. It's time for not just Alberta, but all the Western provinces to start making autonomous changes and saying to Ottawa, what are you going to do about it? Citizens are tired of talk. They're spoiling for a fight. Constantly waiting for Ottawa to throw the first punch and then weakly trying to counter it has failed. Smith's offering a way to bring the battle to Ottawa on Alberta's terms. Make the feds respond to the province's actions rather than the other way around. The approach might fail, but citizens are prepared to go down fighting at this point and are embracing the Sovereignty Act on that basis. Now, candidates for the UCP leadership would be well served to cut back on attacking Smith and look at their own policies. There's a void being filled with Smith's Sovereignty Act, and it's going to win the leadership race for her if the opponents can't propose a better way to deal with Ottawa. Every time they attack Smith, they just give her more airtime to promote her plan, while her opponents just don't have a plan right now. It's not enough to just keep saying over and over her plan won't work. The candidates need to propose a plan then that will. And so far, none of them have. Sitting on our heels and waiting for the next assault from Ottawa isn't an option in the eye of UCP members. They want an action plan. No more playing defense. It's time to play offense. Smith's competitors in this race had better figure that out and soon.